I don't think that honestly policy is what we need to be fighting about. Because guess what? Can't nobody tell you what Donald Trump's policies were at all. Like you ask them, like, what policies? I don't know, but he's gonna bring down the cost of eggs. But last time I checked, that didn't happen, right? Mm-hmm.
You are a congresswoman. You came to represent people and make policies, but you don't want to fight about policies. You want to clown and talk about Donald Trump instead of doing your job, which is to write policies. You can't make this stuff up.
She's on that daggone show, not to give policies, but to entertain and to look good. Would you call Ben Crump and say it's because I'm black?
The guy's a dick. Let's just put it that way.
It really is. But let me tell you something. We really don't know how much damage they're causing. Like when I tell you that the level of incompetence is almost like incomprehensible, it is so bad. And when you bring up the idiot known as Elon Musk,
the idiot known as Elon Musk. Everyone clap. Woo! That was hilarious. She cooking so far.
He is not only like very sinister and has no idea what he's doing, and people are like, oh no, he absolutely knows because he's the richest man in the world. Like, yes, he knows how to hire smart people, but don't conflate that and believe that he is the genius because he ain't. I mean, it says a lot when you literally are supposed to be the leader of the free world and you're worried about a rising sophomore in the house.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Or you wish she was on your side. He also called you low IQ. I'm sure you're aware of that. Would you be willing to take an IQ test publicly, head to head against the president of the United States?
Absolutely.
What say you, young lady?
I'm gonna let you talk about your girl first. I'm gonna let you get all your glazing out the way.
I like her tenacity. I like her tenacity. I like
Can
that
she spell tenacity?
I don't know if she can spell tenacity, but you said you was going to allow me to talk about her. I like her tenacity. I like the fact that she fights hard for her side. What I don't like is that she's a liar. I don't like that she's disingenuous while fighting. I wish that she can just tell the truth and be an honest politician and have the conversations that's necessary to have before she attacks Elon for simply breaking apart everything that she stands on. Because they just want to rob the federal government blind, and they don't want any accountability whatsoever along the way. So she's the loudest one to talk about it. That's why I pulled up this podcast that I want to share with you all, because I have this podcast that I want to show you guys, and they're talking about this Jasmine Crockett visit to Jimmy Kimmel. I want y'all to hear what they have to say. They are absolutely phenomenal. The name of the podcast is called Talk Radio. Talk Radio 1210 WPHT. Listen to this, man. And do me a favor, y'all. Hit that like button. Do me a favor and hit that thing. Hit that thing.
Jasmine Crockett was on Jimmy Kimmel last night.
Really?
Yeah. They get like they get a little fame, and then all of a sudden they're like, hey, let's go on late night comedy show.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about how she believes that Elon Musk really isn't that smart.
It's a heck of a battle to fight. Arguably, certainly number one, he's the most wealthiest individual on the planet. And if I had to rank my top 10 smart people, which maybe I'll do on a slow Friday in July, Musk is probably in the top 10.
Roll it.
You bring up the idiot known as Elon Musk.
Yeah, woo! We all bought Teslas, but now we hate him.
Is not only like very sinister and has no idea what he's doing, and people are like, oh no, he absolutely knows because he's the richest man in the world. Like, yes, he knows how to hire smart people, but don't conflate that and believe that he is the genius because he ain't. And so he has inflicted so much harm and done so much that even Trump don't want to talk about it. When the last time you heard about Elon?
Oh, there's a code break right there.
No, we ain't been hearing
Trump
about him.
is distancing himself from Elon Musk?
Because as soon as people started to look at his ratings, right? Like he continues to have these failing ratings. So now they're like, oh, get rid of Elon. But let me tell you, the stench ain't getting off of you, Trump, honey. Like you are a problem. He is a problem. Pete is a problem. All of y'all a problem. So,
Yeah, let's talk about ratings a little bit. I don't know what it's like to have bad ratings. I never have, probably never will. But the Democrat approval rating for loudmouth Crockett there, who's Stephen A. Smith with a wig, she's talking about.
No, Stephen A. Smith is smart. She's a dunce.
I don't know. So I don't think Stephen A. is that bright either anymore.
He's smart. He's smarter than she is. She's an absolute dunce.
Well, the Democrat favorability rating is at 25%. Gallup poll came out on Sunday. That is the lowest of all time. That would be like me having a 0.2 share and walking around and trying to criticize somebody that had a 5 share. She should just settle down. But you know what? John Kennedy's right, the senator from Louisiana, and I think others have echoed it as well. The Republicans have really adopted this Operation Let Them Speak, because every time they speak, they just spew nonsense and they die on hills where they're on the losing side of 80-20, 90-10 issues. So I don't know really what you gain other than a few cheap pops from a puppet crowd, but that's all you really gain from that. So,
but that's late night. That's supposed to be late night comedy.
But it's not funny.
I mean, that's the thing that's crazy about this.
Right.
I get it. You notice all the Democrats, the oligarch tour with Bernie and AOC. Nobody in the United States House of Representatives is working. They had out the entire 2 months. Have they been in Washington in the last 2 months? You got Bernie and AOC flying all over the West Coast, not in their home states. You got this chick from Texas is now the flavor of the month. She goes on Jimmy Kimmel. Does Jimmy Kimmel do comedy anymore?
No.
What is that show about? And again,
Yeah,
I don't care if you watch it or don't like it. Or like it. What is it? And those people who go there stand outside on Hollywood Boulevard in the middle of the day, and they hand out free tickets for them to go in there. And I've been there, and it's cool. I was there when Jay Leno was involved. And so it's fun. You take your kids in, you go into the Pantages Theater there, and you dodge all the crack addicts and people dressed up as Batman, and then you go in the afternoon hilarious. And they tape it. And you're like, wow, because if you live in LA, you go to Venice Beach, they're handing out the tourists tickets to go see all of these TV shows as an audience member. Yeah. And that's who goes to see Jimmy Kimmel. And then they're in there and they act like trained seals because everything Jimmy says and the dumb guest that he has on, that's high laughter and they're laughing at it. It's a joke.
They're on point.
We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.
I can't argue with it. I mean, she did a whole interview saying absolutely nothing. Like, you only played one clip. You ought to play the other ones. Did you see the other one?
Maybe I think I got another one. Hold on 1 second. I got the one where she was talking about he's an idiot.
Then there's one where she's talking about, everybody, Trump doesn't have, Trump has a low IQ,
oh yeah.
She knows this, she knows that. She's talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene is the dumbest congresswoman. All of these things. All of these things. She's talking about she know mathematics.
Hold on, here's another one right here. So here's one right here. She do know mathematics. She's a lawyer. Every lawyer has to know math. Duh.
Why do they need to know math?
Duh.
Okay.
She has to know math. She's a lawyer.
Okay, if she knew math, she would understand that not only is that eye cockeyed.
Oh Lord.
The lash. I think that's why that eye is always heavy with the lashes. Because I was always wondering why that eye had more lashes on it. But she was trying to hide the eye. What? I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. See what happens when you're not a nice person?
Do we have to run a commercial break so we can have a conversation?
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. And the devil ain't no liar because it's right there. There you go. He told
So
the
this
truth.
is what she so this is what she said about Trump. And this is what she said about y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to answer this question because she said you all do not know Trump's policies. So I'm gonna need for y'all to answer this question after she says that she thinks she know y'all. And she put because she's not attacking Trump, she's attacking y'all.
I don't think that honestly policy is what we need to be fighting about. Because guess what? Can't nobody tell you what Donald Trump's policies were at all. Like you asked them, like, what policies? I don't know, but he's gonna bring down the cost of eggs. But last time I checked, that didn't happen, right?
Mhm.
It'd be like, well, we're saying it's Project 2025. No, Donald said he knows nothing about that. And then what happened? All the Project 2025 started to come around. So, like, I don't even think that it's policy. I think that people are voting on vibes.
Can y'all tell us what
So
Trump's policy were? Go ahead.
she doesn't think we need to be fighting about policy. You are a congresswoman. You came to represent people and make policies, but you don't want to fight about policies. You want to clown and talk about Donald Trump instead of doing your job, which is to write policies. You can't make this stuff up.
She's on that daggone show not to give policies, but to entertain and to look good.
And she doesn't even do that. The camera got too close. The wig is lifted. It's lifted. Look at it. I knew it was lifted. You know why? She didn't have no wrinkles in her forehead. So I knew that the wig was lifted because, you know, when it's stuck down to her face, she cannot move her face up. I knew it was lifted. And then she tried to do that swoop. Like, it's just, it's ill-fitted. I don't like it. She don't know math because the cap should have been tighter than that. That wig is big.
This look she giving you right now, this is for you. That's the look she looking at you like, hold up, man. Watch out now. Watch your step. Watch your step. Oh, so you think it's going, you think that you really about to do something. Okay. Oh, you better I'll smack the hell out you. I smacked it. I popped the hell out you. All of her faces are hilarious.
They're all nuts. Look at him. Look at him. He's a whole clown. This is all you can do. This is all you can do. What else can you do?
She can put on a show. That's what she's doing. I mean, honestly, that's all she tries to do. That's all she wants to do. To be honest with you, she just wants to put on a show.
Well, then she shouldn't. But then she should go and be, you know, a commentator on MSNBC. Go be with bald-headed Simone over there. Okay, she can go over there, and that's fine.
Oh, she on her way. She on her way. And
yeah, she's definitely on her way because nobody's going to vote that back in. You vote that back in, you get what you get. I swear to goodness, you get what you get. That woman is nuts. She doesn't talk about anything. I've yet to hear her talk about anything.